What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Sports Talk with Broads, and what we have here for you today is a little bit of a March Madness bracket situation because I think that the committee screwed up a little bit, but we will get there. Before we begin, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, comment if you'd like to, because I enjoy speaking with you guys. I want to hear your opinions. And why don't we get into the conference championship games? They were beautiful. March and college basketball. Oh, is it not a beautiful, 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 beautiful thing? Now, looking at this, we had Kansas play West Virginia in the Big 12 championship, and Kansas comes out with the win, 81-70, and you have guys like Newman just stepping up for Kansas, Devontae Graham, with big-time players injured for this Kansas squad, and even Bill Self said it. We got to move forward regardless of who's hurt, and we got to crack at this tournament, which I agree 100%. Villanova goes into overtime for the Big East Championship against Providence. And Providence made a run late, and I was thinking, oh no. Villanova was actually down at one point, and I love this Villanova squad, especially with Jay Wright. This squad looks fantastic. But they find a way to win in overtime. You have Bridges hitting clutch three-pointers late. I want to see that player in a Philadelphia 76ers uniform. What? For the ACC, one of the toughest conferences this year, Virginia beats UNC 71-63. People are talking about this Virginia's defense. I agree. This Virginia defense is absolutely unbelievable, and that's what you normally see with this Virginia squad. But what they also have is an awesome offense on top of that. So this team is going to be one of the toughest. They also get the first number one overall seed in the tournament. Pac-12, Arizona beats USC 75-61. Ayton dominates the floor. He has really found his way, and that's going to be scary when it comes to this tournament. It really is. And looking at the SEC, Kentucky Wildcats takes down Tennessee 77-72, and this Kentucky squad was a team that everyone thought was young, that fell out of the top 25. What is Coach doing? It's going to be tough this year. They win the SEC again and find a way. They are rolling right at the perfect time. Cincinnati wins the AAC and beat Houston by 1 point, 56-55. Cincinnati getting a 2 seed in the NCAA tournament. And then the biggest upset for the A10, you have URI, who was ranked 25 pretty much all year, fall to Davidson 58-57. URI had a chance to win it at the end. Air ball from 3. So that is the conference tournament champions. The bracket is out. First off, everybody absolutely ripped apart the selection show on TBS. They're giving you the teams in alphabetical order before they even show the bracket. What's the point of that? Once you realize your team's not in, if I'm sitting there alphabetical order and you're a Notre Dame fan, you see the end get skipped, click right off. I mean, isn't that just, how does that not click in your head when you're somebody who is a part of the team of Selection Sunday when you want to get viewers? It just doesn't make any sense. Also, you start off and the voice isn't even synced. Ernie's talking, his mouth's moving, he's not even saying the words on time. What is going on with this Selection Sunday? You got to have it where it's just, you sit there, you look at the bracket, and you see if your team pops up. That's the adrenaline run in to see if your squad makes it or not. So regardless, that happened, and that was absolutely garbage. And then the teams started coming out, and I have a problem with some of these teams that got in and did not got in. My biggest one, St. Mary's, first off, was 28-5. I don't care what conference you're in. 28-5? Seriously? That's a dominating record. And for some of these teams to squeeze in instead of them just makes no sense. But I have some problems with, say, Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State does not get in, but Oklahoma does. Now, that pisses me off. That, to me, is Trae Young and ratings. That's why they put them in there. Oklahoma lost 11 of their last 15 games. They haven't won a road game since, December. Oklahoma State beat Kansas, who was a 1 seed, twice. Beat Oklahoma twice. Beat West Virginia in West Virginia. but they don't make the tournament? That doesn't make any sense, and Oklahoma does. I want to know the logic behind this. Even Dick Vitale went on there and was freaking out. It's the truth. Use common sense. What is that garbage? What is that garbage? And here's this one. In the Pac-12, I know they don't get that much credit for their conference, but they're a Power 5. And ASU makes it. And they finished 9th in the Pac-12 in their conference total. USC was 2nd and made the conference title game. Even though they lost to Arizona, they made it to the conference championship game as the 2nd seed in the conference tournament and did not get in. That is ridiculous. Now, Notre Dame did not get in, but that is because Davidson upsetted URI and pretty much took away their bid. So those are the biggest mishaps for me when you're approaching this bracket. I don't understand how the Oklahoma squad got in. I really don't. It has to be a rating situation. It really does. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. This is obviously going to be tough to win. I love this time of year. It is my favorite holiday. It really is. I camp out with a couple of my buddies for 4 days, and we just sit there from 12 to 12 watching every single basketball game. It's beautiful. Looking at the South region, though, this is going to be tough. Virginia, Kentucky, Arizona, Cincinnati, Tennessee. That's a tough region. Over on the Midwest side, come on, Duke, Michigan State, Kansas. Villanova got a pretty good draw. Obviously, being from the Philadelphia area, I like Villanova. I would love for them to do it again. When they won it on the buzzer beater, it was beautiful. I love Jay Wright. I think they have a fantastic squad with Brunson. But they got a pretty good draw overall. You know, when you look at who is in their region, you're kind of playing with Purdue and West Virginia, Florida, but there's definitely stronger regions, no doubt about it, like the ones I just named. So I think they got a little bit of an easier draw, but regardless, you got to go through all these teams anyway. So you just got to take it one game at a time and attack the tournament like that. They've done it before. Jay Wright has done it before. You know how to do it. But in reality, I don't really care that much who wins. I just enjoy college basketball for what it is. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. It's the best time of the year, no doubt about it. So, there you go. There's my little champ week breakdown. There is the bracket we will enjoy. I don't know, since I'm camping out for a few days, how the videos are going to work for me. It might be after the weekend and just kind of recap weekend number 1. I haven't decided yet, but with that being said, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, comment if you'd like to. I enjoy speaking with you guys. It's March Madness, baby. March Madness.